EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Orchard Park. Scott now on the return. Whoa! A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain there of 27 yards.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180. Up. What's that?
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Kings.
He'll go again here with Irving. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one caught by Wallace. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
180. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's the rookie first-rounder Maxwell Hairston. He gets free. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Scott now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 1.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Round 80!
Allen now on second down. That's to Kincaid once again. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
23-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Back into the hands of Shakir. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now pass to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Buccaneers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On 2nd down, Baker gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
It's Otten in motion. So after 1, the Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Allen to his tight end Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
319.
Allen to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Cook, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. Second time they've connected on the drive. This one goes for 17 yards.
17 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdowns, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills will take a 21-7 lead.
Bills 21, Buccaneers 7. Mitch Wishnowsky sets
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Baker to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Buccaneers 14.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Mikey Smith, they're on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 27-yard
Here's
line.
2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On third down, it's Allen. He finds Bell. That's caught. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. James Cook. And he will score. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. A give. This is Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's hard! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Here's first and 10. Now Mayfield. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A short one there to Otten. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. Throwing is Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on third and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on fourth down. So he really treated that third down like second down. They work the outside part of the field, simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
This one on target to Godwin. Whoa. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's good for a Bills.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And
to the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point drop by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Buccaneers 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Scott now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
so often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Second down throw for Mayfield. This throw taken in by Hurst. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Allen now off the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Oh, they caught him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, I'd be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And he'll take this one in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. First down, here's Irving, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Mayfield. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Big Ed Oliver. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. On 3rd down, it's Irving. And a nice sequence there defensively. They'll give him 8 yards, but they get him down well short of the first down, and it's 4th down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
180!
They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And he's in! B.J. Moore. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bills 49, Buccaneers 21. Mitch Wishnowsky set
Both
the
teams
kickoff.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jacob Cowing now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On play action, Mayfield. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Baker. This one caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. They sent Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
and 9. Baker to throw. Looking for Bucca. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
31 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll run with Irvin. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
180.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Good. 180. Alert, 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 alert.
Now Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. On the ground, it's Irvin. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Good. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. Now Mayfield. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 49, Buccaneers 48.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On first down, Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Allen, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
27 yards.
His 11th grab of the game and a first down.
First down.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They run on the jet sweep. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Touchdown, Bills. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Makes the score, Bills
And that
46.
touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Scott now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
It's a gain of 35.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
$319! Good time!
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 34-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here's a third and 10.
Miller!
On third down, they go with Cook. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Bills first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First carry now for Ty Chandler. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
It's a loss of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bucs' 48-yard line.
Green 19! What's that?
A carry for Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
The career is my stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, numbers on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like
a tough spot here. 3rd and long.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Look out.
Allen now off the bootleg. That's swung out to Chandler. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
They'll run right here with Cook. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? On the run to the right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 36-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to number 7.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Real. What's that?
On second down, Baker. He's going to try it here again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
On the coverage.
What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.